highlighted some of the key dates. The home opener, the season opener, October 11th against the Montreal Canadiens. October 19th, Toronto at Florida, first meeting since the Panthers just destroyed them in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And December 16th, Kyle Dubas returns to Toronto. I wonder how crazy that atmosphere is going to be. It's not going to be crazy at all because we know that arena.
Yeah, I don't know. When a GM comes in, what is there going to be a little dot?
Does he get a video tribute? Thank you, Kyle. That? Does he get a video tribute?
Does he?
Yeah.
I highly doubt it. I don't think you'll see from him. I don't think you'll hear from him. There'll just be a little dot up in the press box, and they'll show him on the feed a couple of times and talk about how he moved on, and that'll be it. I don't think there'll be much to speak of, but no doubt the media will make a big deal about it when he comes to town.
Did you ever get a video tribute when you returned to Toronto with the Flyers?
No, I had to fight the guy that took my number, and I was like, geez, you didn't think about putting that baby in the rafters or what?
I believe his name was Fraser McLaren.
That's right.
Yeah. Did he
I fought Orsey first, though, when we came back. First game back in Toronto, I scored the game winner for the Flyers and fought Colton North. So it was a nice start to the Flyers career there back in Toronto. I couldn't have really wrote it too much better, but that's probably the highlight of my career, which there was not very many, as you can find out on Twitter.
No, I was going to say, I've been reading the mentions on your viral tweet or our viral tweet from the Leafs Nation Twitter the other day about Mitch Marner, and you said he was too weak to even lift the Stanley Cup, to remind all to go check it out. But you had, 8 career points or something like that?
Yeah, no, 5.5 goals. One got disallowed. So, I'm putting the biscuit in the back of the net, but no one would finish when I dished him the rock. So, that's not on me. You got to surround me with better players, man.
Yeah, no, I think you're a top 6 guy living in a bottom 6 world, unfortunately. Mike Babcock returns December 14th, dude. What's the atmosphere going to be like for that one? Probably, again, uneventful.
Yeah, most likely. It'll be funny seeing him in the building behind the bench. It'll be funny seeing him behind any NHL building's bench. It'll be odd. I didn't know if that guy would be able to get a job again. And again, the success he's had, I think that X's and O's and knowing what it takes, I think he's fantastic coach. Like, he could write a book, and I think he has, on coaching. And that's great. But his people skills and his relationships with players is fucking probably as bad as it gets. And I shouldn't say that. I know there's way worse out there that haven't been exposed. There's some coaches that are just unbelievably wretched with the way they handle their players. It is an absolute, you are just a sack of meat. They don't even give a shit what your name is. Just give me what I want or get out of my face. Like, it can get bad. And Babcock's the biggest name to be exposed by that. But whatever reason, he doesn't have very good player relationships, and we'll see if he's been able to fix that or not from getting some feedback from what happens in Columbus this year.
Yeah, he's not officially the head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets because he needed his final $15 on that contract with the Maple Leafs. So I think July 1st, they're going to make it official. I just wonder what the chances are we see this sort of like Bobby Valentine-esque with the mustache from Babcock in the building. Like, he finds his way to Bridgestone Arena tonight and watches the draft from the crowd.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what the guy's doing, man. I do know that he was doing like a courtesy coaching gig up in Saskatchewan when he got canned from everything in the NHL. And I knew a guy that was working within the league, and they said he's just a joke, man. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He's literally doing it just for appearances. I don't have a high opinion on the guy. Besides the Commodore stuff, I've heard so many other things that are just brutal, and he's weaseled his way back in. So we'll see what he does.
For the record, I extended a text to Mike Babcock like 5 months ago to come on this show, and surprisingly, just crickets. Absolute ghosts from Mike Babcock. It's so unfortunate.
Can't believe it.